Today is Thursday, May 9th, 2013. My buddy Joe called me up at noon and asked me if I had a Johnny Depp painting and asked me if I needed it signed, and I said yes to both. So he said Johnny's in town and we should be there at 4 o'clock. So, well, anyway, I picked Joe up at 4. We got to CSUN. This is Cal State University at Northridge. And he said Johnny's going to be filming there, and there are the trucks. So we look in this glass building. I don't know which hall it is, but it's filled with a bunch of people, and so we just sat on a bench in the park right here. This is part of the campus. And we just grabbed a bench, and I showed them my painting. I have my painting facing them. And so, you know, that caused a little discussion in there about my painting. So now the crew knows my painting is here, and hopefully the word will get to Johnny, and hopefully he'll sign it. So we figured out which guy inside was Johnny's bodyguard, and he walked through the building to the other side of the building, so that's where we went. So we walked around the building from where we were, and we found Johnny's limo waiting to take him when he's done shooting this scene. Looks like they're ready to go pretty soon. Anyway, his bodyguard came out and started hollering and said, "Get out of here, get on the other side of the building!" And I said, okay. It's not going to do me any good to make him all angry at me, so I just left his location. Anyway, I left that spot, and then I grabbed something to eat. I hated hiding out there. I felt like a stalker, and I don't want to do that. So I just grabbed a painting and standing in front of the camera just to say I was here. You know, these are all the movie trucks. Just in case it doesn't happen, I just chronicled this for this event in case I don't get the painting signed. Now this SUV is full of Johnny's security. He's not in this van. We figured out which one he's in and which one security's in, so we're going to let them go and we're going to wait and see if Johnny follows. So we waited a few minutes more and Johnny's van did follow, and they're coming out now. Come on, Johnny!
Johnny!
So they didn't stop for us, but they pulled out of the lot and they drove down the street and they got caught at this red light. So we made it to the end of the block and we stood outside Johnny's car waiting to see if he's going to roll down his window. He's right there. I guess he's not going to sign the painting. The light turns green, they make a left turn and they're going back down the boulevard, and we got to follow them now and see where they're going.
Your picture's really good too.
Thanks. Where are they going?
Are they like running to catch up to him now?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
See if they pull back in. These girls were 2 more of Johnny Depp's fans. There was 9 of us total there, so definitely was not a big crowd at all, especially for somebody as big as Johnny Depp. So back down the street we go. We're at going to another location on the campus, and we just have to follow this truck around. Yeah, I feel like a stalker, and I kind of feel like a heel, but, you know, it's Johnny Depp, and I'll do what I got to do. Of course, I'm not going to cross any line and be stupid about it, but I just want to get this thing signed. This SUV is Johnny's security staff. It's not the one that he's in. 941. Now, this is the same parking garage where Johnny's security guard came out and yelled at me earlier in the day. And it looks like they're gathered here again, and Johnny's inside, and here we are waiting for him again. Come on. Well, that was Johnny's ride, and they took off down the block, so here we go running down the street again. This is getting old. Well, I'm getting a little tired of this. This will probably be my last trip down this block, and then I'm going home. We are now back at the lot that we were at earlier with the movie trucks, and it's getting late, and it looks like the crew's starting to wrap things up. So we're thinking if this is going to happen, it might be close. You know, I can't decide, you know, whether I want to go home or just stay here. So I'm going to wait a few more minutes to see what happens. Well, Johnny's bodyguard came out and he told everybody to line up, and he looked at me, pointed at my painting, and he said, "Johnny will not be signing that." And I said, "Why not?" And he said, "Because Johnny didn't paint it." I said, "No, I painted it." And he said, "Well, he's not going to sign it." Well, Well, that was a big letdown. So I'm just going to stand by and record the event and see, you know, everybody else meet him. And as he was talking to me, I bumped my camera on something and it fell to the ground and the lens popped off, and it's just not winding up to be a good night. So while I'm trying to get my camera back together, that same bodyguard comes out and he starts telling me that Johnny's not going to sign it because I'm just going to sell my painting on eBay. And I assured him that you know, I don't sell these paintings, and this is just for me. I'm a fan, and I want his autograph on the painting. Now he told me I might get it signed, so we'll have to see. So he then told me to get in line, which is fine. There's 9 of us here. I'm the last one in line, and here comes Johnny Depp now. And when this happens, it makes all that running around and all those hours invested totally worth it.
I'm sorry? I won't take any pictures. You can take a snap if you want.
So Johnny was super cool, really, really very nice. He, you know, chatted with the fans and signed things. He wasn't in any hurry at all. Took pictures with people. It was really nice of him.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Johnny.
Come here, come here.
So the bodyguard comes up to me just before Johnny got to me, and he's speaking now. He's acting like a person instead of a mad dog, and he had some really bad news for me. He asked me to turn the camera off when Johnny's signing. That was a huge, huge disappointment, and I couldn't let that one go like that. So I turned it off for him, and then I turned it right back on a second later, and I tried to sneak a couple shots. We got a couple views of Johnny signing the painting, so yeah, that's as good as I could get under the circumstances.
I'm going to put that away now when you sign. If you want to start signing, okay? Put it in your bag.
So I turned it off and I turned it on, and now I got to get the camera kind of behind Johnny's back so where the security guard can't see it, and I just come out for a peek real quick as Johnny's signing it. And I'll get another shot of it, and that's as good as I can get, and you know, I'm happy with that. He gave me a really, really great autograph, and it was really nice to meet him.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Johnny Depp, for signing my painting.
Dumb camera is so dumb.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what it's all about. Yeehaw, what a great day. Anyway, Johnny wrote, Randy, wonderful work, all good, Johnny Depp. Thanks again, Johnny. It was awesome, awesome, awesome meeting you.
Good night. Thank you. Good night. Cheers. Thank you.
Sweet.